How's it going, guys? My name is Joe Vieira with the Musicians Lounge. Welcome to the channel. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss the next video, because I'm always releasing videos here on this channel every week for you beginners out there. Okay, so as you guys know, I've been doing a lot of unboxing demos, showcasing some really cool recording gear. And sometimes I will record a video of a really cool guitar that I found at Guitar Center, and I happened to run into one of these guitars that caught my eye right away as soon as I walked in the store. And normally I don't play this style of guitar because it kind of reminds me of like a Les Paul style guitar, and I don't like Les Pauls. I never did, but this one is really cool, and this is by ESP. And this is the LTD EC-256FM electric guitar, see-through black cherry sunburst. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to talk about this guy, talk about the features, and then what I'm going to do is do a play test on this, so you guys get an idea how this thing sounds and the playability on this. Now I'm going to play through a small amplifier by Positive Grid, which is the Spark 2, which is the 50 watter. This amp is really good. If you guys would like to check that out, click on the card above and it'll bring you right to that video, because this is a really good practice amp to take anywhere. It even has a strap that you can carry it around, and it's battery operated. Really cool for you guys. So I highly recommend you guys checking that video out, because if you're looking for a practice amp on the fly, to go anywhere, you can plug it into a house PA. You can use it for tracking guitars, which I've been using it for tracking, and it sounds great. But check out that video. All right, so let's get back to this bad boy. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the features, go over some of the specs, and then we'll do a play test. Okay, so this has a set neck. Okay, so this is like a set neck construction with the flame maple top over a mahogany. With the mahogany body, the tone that you're going to get out of this is going to be pretty aggressive. You're going to get a nice aggressive output. So, and it has a really slim U-shaped neck, and it does have 22 frets, and these are jumbos. Okay, so you just make sure you guys know that these are jumbo frets. Okay, and it does have the ESP humbucker pickups, as you see there. These pickups will produce some really tight lows, and you'll get some rich mids out of these and some really good highs. But with the set neck construction, which you can see there, this is not a bolt-on neck. Okay, this is not a bolt-on neck, and the tuners are really good. We'll talk about those in a second, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what this thing looks like on the back. So as you know, this is a set neck, so this will give you a little more sustain. This does have the 24.75 scale length, which provides a balanced tension for chords and leads and stuff like that. Now it does have a tune-o-matic bridge, as you see there, and it has die-cast tuners, which are right there. These are nice tuners. Look at that. Pretty nice. With these die-cast tuners, this will give you rock solid intonation and tuning. So this guitar, when I tried it, it didn't go out of tune hardly ever. It stayed in tune pretty much the whole time, and I was playing on it for a good 45 minutes. I couldn't get off of it. So anyways, now this guitar, the 256 FM, It does have the ESP humbuckers. These are the LH150s, okay? These pickups will give you some really good mids, some really good highs, and what it does, it rolls back the tone for like a warmer tone, like a real warm sound, I noticed, and it has a vintage inspired sound when you crank it up. So when you crank this up, it does give you like a modern edge to it also. So, and it does have a 3-way toggle right here, which this will access your bridge or both pickups, okay? That's what the 3-way does. It does have the pull-out tone knob, which is right here, okay? This knob right here, this is the pull-out. This will enable splitting for the coil tones. So it's a split coil tone from your humbuckers. So this is this is a splitter, and this is really good for metal or blues or country. So that's what that's for. This is a really good feature. Now this does feature the pull-out tone knob, which is right here, okay, which enables coil splitting to tap bright single coil tones from the humbuckers. Now these are ideal pickups for rock, metal, country, blues, so you can play just about anything on this. And I threw all kinds of genres at this thing, and it played pretty good, and that's why I'm showcasing this on my channel to begin with. But we're going to check this out on my amplifier by Positive Grid, which is the Spark 2. And I'll mic the front of it, the speakers. It has 2 speakers. I'll put a nice mic in front of it so you get the really good a really good idea of what this is going to sound like through an amp. I don't like going direct into a board or using the line outs, because it doesn't really give you the actual real sound coming out of this. I just want to be able to, give you guys an idea of what this sounds like coming out of an amp. But overall, this is a really nice guitar. It does have like a thinner body style than a Les Paul, because it does kind of like, it's like a Les Paul look, but it's a thinner body. So yeah. But let's talk about the neck. This is a fast, low profile neck built for you guys that are speedy guitar players. Say you play a lot of leads on a guitar, you're a lead guitarist, and like myself, I'm a lead guitarist, but I write a lot of music and I don't just do leads, I do a little everything, rhythm and lead. But this guitar is really good for you fast action players out there because of the neck style, the way it's built. This will give you total speed. With its U-shaped neck and flat 12 radius rosewood fretboard, you're gonna fly on this thing. Now I'm gonna prove to you later on in a demo of what this thing is capable of doing. So just keep that in mind. We're gonna do a whole play test. But it does have 22 extra jumbo frets, and it does have a nice cutaway right there, as you can see there. So basically you can play some chunky chords on this, for metal, hard rock, heavy rock, and you can really do some really cool soloing on this guitar because the way it's set up and the way it's made. So yeah, this is really good. This is a really high performance electric guitar at an affordable price. That's what caught my eye, is the price of this and the way it looked. I was like, what the hell? There's no way they're giving that guitar for that price. But if you would like to check out the price, wait until the end of the video or check out this right now and you'll see the price right now. Okay, so now we're going to go through all the specs, and now that we talked about the features of this guitar, this is the construction of this is a set neck, as you can see there. This is a set neck. The scale is a 24.75. The body style it's a mahogany, and it has the top flame maple, as you can see there. Okay. Now the weight of this is really nice. I'm not going to lie, because usually I don't like Les Pauls, and this kind of reminds me of Les Paul, but Les Pauls are tanky. I remember playing those things a long time ago live, and I was getting sore. My shoulder was really getting bad, and it was playing a 2.5 hour set with no breaks. Yeah. So for you guys that are looking for a lightweight guitar, it's not that lightweight, but it's just right, and because of the quality of this thing, so it's not like a really cheap guitar. It's really nice for the money. But it does have the gloss finish on it, and it has a polyurethane finish, as you can see there, the way it looks. I got fingerprints on it, but just disregard that. But you can see how it looks. It's really nice. Look at that. That is sweet. Okay, and the next style is a thin U neck. It does have the roasted, if I'm saying this right, the roasted Jatoba or something like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but anyways, the fingerboard radius is 350 millimeters. The nut width is 42 millimeters. The nut type is molded. The frets are the 22. And these are jumbo frets. And one thing I want to show you guys real quick, the border on this thing. See that I call these borders, but see the way they have this all the way around the guitar. I mean, the whole thing, as you can see there, even the headstock. That's pretty cool, and I really love their headstock. That is sweet. Really cool. All right, so let's talk about the electronics. Okay, so the electronics that you get on this particular guitar, the neck pickup is an ESP Design LH150N. Okay, so that's this pickup right here. This is the ESP LH150N. Now the bridge pickup is an ESP Design LH150B, which is this guy right here. So these pickups, I'm not gonna lie, they scream. They're pretty good pickups, I'm not gonna lie. And even the way it's set up, it sounded, whoever set this up, the pickup height, it's actually pretty good. So I'm really picky about my pickup height. And the way this thing was set up, the playability is really nice. I mean, I don't even have to do anything to this one. I don't even need I don't think I need a guitar setup at all. So anyways, now the tuners are LTDs. See, they got the LTD tuners. The bridge is a Tune-o-matic tailpiece, which is right here. This is a really nice tailpiece. I like this. All right, so this guitar is really nice, guys. If you are a beginner, this would be perfect for you, or you want to step it up to a higher quality guitar, which normal guitar players do that. That's what I did. I went through so many guitars I can't even count. This is a really nice guitar. So what I usually do after all the specs and the features, I'm going to go ahead and do a play test. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this through my small Spark 2 amp by Positive Grid, which will be ideal for this demo because it's an amplifier. I want you guys to hear what this sounds like coming out of going through an amplifier instead of going direct into my audio interface or something like that, or my mixing board. I don't want to do that. I want to have you guys hear what this sounds like through a real amp. So let's take this over to the amp, plug it in, and we're going to do a play test. And I'm going to play different types of genres, you know, kind of just play some chords and maybe some leads or stuff like that. Go through both pickups, use the three-way, use the coil switch right here, which is right here, by the way. All right, we'll test that feature out. So let's go. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be plugging my guitar into, and this is the Spark 2 amp. This is the 50 watter. This is brand new. Alright, so I got my guitar hooked up directly into the Spark 2 amp by Positive Grid. It's hooked up, and we're gonna do a play test on this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use play different riffs and stuff with this either engaged or, you know, either pulled out or pushed in. This is the coil tapper. So you basically push or pull the coil tapper knob right here. So never used one before, but we're going to check it out and hear the difference, pushed in and pulled out. My pickup selector is on the first position, so it's going to be basically picking up the bridge pickup right now. And we're just going to play some riffs and hear how this thing sounds. Right off the bat, sounds pretty good so far. So now I'm going to pull the coil tapper out. So pushed in, it gives you a bigger low end kind of sound. It's pretty full. Sounds really good. All right, so now I'm going to go to the second position, and we're going to try out some kind of like a blues kind of thing. Let's try it with it out. Third position. Pushed in. All right, let's do some cleans. And right now I have it in first position. The coil tapper's pushed in. Second position. Now we're going to pull the coil tapper out. It's brighter. You can hear the difference. Pushed in. Way different. This thing sounds pretty damn good. It plays really well. I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with this guitar, period. But yeah, I guess that concludes our play demo. I think it sounds great. It sounds good going through this amp, and hopefully this H2 Essential Zoom recorder is picking it up good, so we'll find out. But this thing's a really nice device too to use for like live performances and stuff like that. And it's got the stereo mics right on it. So this is what I use to record the face of a cabinet or an amplifier like this. I don't have any cabs anymore. This is all I got for practice, and I use this to track guitars too. So, but anyways, yeah, so there you have it. All right, here's my conclusion. I really think this guitar is really good for someone that is really trying to get out of their original guitar. You know, I'm talking about the guitar that you're learning on right now, and you want to step it up a notch, and you want to get something like this. For $4.99, you can't go wrong with this guitar from Guitar Center. I will leave the link down below where you can click on it, and it'll bring you right to where you need to go to buy this guitar. This ESP guitar is really cool. I mean, you just can't go wrong with this. I just love the see-through cherry sunburst on this thing. It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, you look at it up close. Sorry about the fingerprints, but you can see, look how nice that looks. I mean, that is beautiful. And I love this feature right here, the push and pull coil tapper, which is nice. I never used one of these. It's really cool. This does change the tone, as you heard, and hopefully this video will demonstrate how, you know, the difference between pushed in and pulled out. So I really like the neck. The neck design is really nice. I like the fretboard. I love how they have these pearly designs right here. I love the inlays. I love the headstock. The tuners are not bad. The guitar basically stays in tune. It's pretty light. The bridge is nice. The pickups are really nice. Everything about this guitar, to me, is good. So if you guys are looking to step it up and get out of that low budget guitar that you're playing at home, get something like this for $4.99 at Guitar Center. So that concludes this video, guys. I hope this helps you out. But I wanted to showcase this on my channel because I think it deserves it, especially for you beginners out there. Even pros. I mean, I will play this on stage no problem. For sure. This thing's badass. So I will see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss the next video. Also check out my new series called Home Studio Recording for Beginners. It's a really good series for you guys to learn how to record music from point A to point Z. So I'll see you on the next video. Peace and love to you. Stay on that musical journey and rock on.